Breaking news. Over 12 foreign companies exit the zoo. Federal government cries out as economy worsens in the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. Hear the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome once again to Biafra Unite channel / television this very moment. Today's date is 20th of February 2024, and I have a breaking information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from where you are all over the world. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, it don't happen again. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, that is either you let Biafrans go or Somalia will be better than the zoo. And today is happening. The federal government of the zoo has cried out because of the mass exodus of the foreign investors and foreign companies operating in the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. Today, 20th of February, is another day that they have to cry for this latest development. Biafrans, I want you to pay very good attention because this very news is very, very important, and I want to urge you, once you come across it, please endeavor to share it and make it go viral, because other companies who are still contemplating to leave or to stay must get this very news and understand the reason they have to leave immediately. Now, without further ado, let us delve into the news. And as you can see on your screen, I will be reading from one of the Zoo Gota media outlets, the Daily Post. And according to their own headline, they said, reps to investigate reasons for mass exit of investors, companies from the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. These are the imbecilic animals. They said they want to investigate why they are leaving. But during the course of this very broadcast, I'm going to tell you the reason why they are leaving, so you don't go ahead constituting nuisance or organizing some set of or some group of criminals in the name of committee to go and investigate when the reason is already in the public staring at you at your faces. Now let us read in details, my people. They said, the House of Representatives has resolved to investigate the mass exodus of multinational companies from Nigeria. You don't have to investigate anything because constituting these criminals in the name of committee for investigation will still cost more money. Millions, if not billions. Now let's go. The resolution followed a motion moved by Patrick Umo and 3 other lawmakers on Tuesday, which is today. While presenting the motion, Umo stated that some multinational companies like Shores Foam Limited, Mufex, Frama Industry, MZM Continental, Nipol Industries, Mook Industries, Stone Industries, Procter & Gamble, Sanofi Aventis, and Equayano have exited the country. Your lamentation has just started, I can assure you. Now, he informed his colleagues that the French pharmaceutical producer Sanofi is planning to exit Nigeria too, while both food has discontinued food delivery due to economic challenges. You see that? Now, before moving forward, for you not to waste more billions of naira, worthless naira indeed, paying for the so-called committee that you are about to constitute, let me tell you 2 reasons they are exiting the Zoological Republic. 2 reasons. The first reason is because the economy of the zoo has crashed. It's very simple. That is the first reason. And why did it crash? The economy of the zoo, even though they have not admitted it, even though they don't want to admit it, it has crashed because of the activities of the Biafra agitators or Biafra freedom fighters. How did we manage to crash the economy of the zoo, even though they don't want to admit it in the public, but they know? First and foremost, we make sure that Biafra land is shut down every Monday of every week for the past 3 years now. Since the kidnap and rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to the zoo, Biafra land has always been under lock and key. Has always been under lock and key each and every Monday of every week, of every month, of every year since 2021. That one alone. You said that we are fooling ourselves. You said that if we like, let us sit at home from today till eternity, that nothing will happen. I wonder how some people reason sometimes that the entire region of Southeast, as they call it, and some part of South have been sitting at home, locking down the entire region for the past 3 years now. And you said it has nothing to do with the economy of the zoo, of the entire country. That means if it has nothing to do with the economy of the zoo, Southeast, that means Southeast is useless to the country. If you listening to me right now had ever thought that the sitting at home every Monday in Biafra territory has nothing to do with the economy of the zoo, you are literally saying that Southeast and some part of South are useless for the zoo. Yes. When you hear governors crying and shouting, senators crying and shouting, even presidency crying and shouting, and you say it has nothing to do with the zoo. Now the economy is crashing or has already crashed. That is number one, they are leaving because the economy has crashed. Now, the second reason, which is the most important reason that they are exiting the zoo, is because the inevitable disintegration of the damnable Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, is here. They don't know when it's going to happen, but they have seen the handwriting on the wall. They have seen it happening. They know it is inevitable. They have seen it, but they don't know when it's going to happen. And they know that it's going to happen at any given time. They know very well. So it is you listening to me right now. Maybe you are not here in the zoo, that do not know that the disintegration of the zoo is at hand. Because you didn't hear the president talking about it. Now, because they know that it's inevitable, that is the reason why they are moving out, because they don't know how it's going to happen. They don't know if it's going to happen in peace or it's going to happen in pieces. Going by the stance of those who said they want to exit, they are ready to do whatever it takes. They are ready to follow whichever way that is presented to them by the zoo. Whether in peace or in pieces, they are ready to accept it. In as much as they exit the zoo, they are ready to do everything humanly possible to exit the zoo. So the companies who are exiting right now do not know whether it comes in peace or in pieces, but they have seen it coming. They know that it's here already. That's why they're exiting. And this is a warning to other international companies who do not want to exit as well, because you may lose everything. You don't say, you are in Lagos or you are in Abuja, therefore it's not your concern. No. Whatever that is happening in the zoo is happening everywhere. So if it's going to disintegrate by force, it's going to affect you in Lagos State. So they have seen all these things. They know very well. And they know that the so-called politicians, especially the North and the Fulani politicians, are the ones gathering all these youths, giving them arms and ammunition to go and terrorize the innocent citizens. They know. And once they kidnap you, you pay a lot of money for ransom. They know the people who are doing this, and they know that this is a big business for the politicians. That is the reason why they are exiting, because if any of them is being kidnapped, that is a lot of money. That is millions of worthless naira. They know. That is the reason why they are exiting. Now, let me continue. Mr. Umo also mentioned that Jubilee Syringe Manufacturing declared temporary redundancy due to unforeseen business issues. You see that? Due to unforeseen business issues, they are moving. He highlighted that the continuous departure of multinational companies is causing concern as it could significantly impact the country's GDP, hinder economic growth potential, and lead to job losses. You never see anything. The earlier you understand that you cannot in any way patch this useless thing that you call zoo. You can't. It is finished. Following the presentation of the motion, the House resolved that the committees on industry, labor, employment, and productivity should investigate the closure of local companies and the departure of multinational companies from Nigeria. You see that? Did you hear what I just said? The House resolved that the committees, so before I even said it, they've already have this committee in place. Now, the next thing is to pump money to this committee in the name of investigation, when the reality is staring at you at your faces. So because I have told them already, you don't have to give money to this so-called committee for investigation. You already know. Start the process of the disintegration of the Zoological Republic already, because that is the only way forward. Now, the news broke the internet on Monday, just yesterday, that Naira tumbles to new all-time low at parallel market, trades at 1,730 Naira per dollar. Wow. The zoo is gone and gone for good. I told you that the zoo is finished and you can never ever revive it. It's gone. It is done and dusted. Let me borrow the language of a saboteur. It is done and dusted. The parallel section of the foreign exchange market recorded a new all-time low on Monday after the Naira depreciated to 1,700 Naira per dollar. Wonders shall never end. And you still call yourself the giant of Africa? Are you kidding me? The Naira fell by 8.13% from 1,600 Naira per dollar recorded on February 16, 2024. So it falls each and every single day. Meanwhile, I have seen a new tweet from the Prime Minister, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa, that dollar, he said, breaking, dollar is now 2,000. This is this very evening. Remember that 1,730 Naira that I showed you was just yesterday. And this dollar, or should I say the zoo Naira, depreciates each and every minute. And today, the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, is saying that it is 2,000. That means the so-called economy of the zoo has completely crashed. Thank you, my people. To Salu Numozia and make it go viral.